Good evening and welcome to We the People. Advertisements are now pretty much part of our popular culture, made by some of the most creative people across India. Advertisements capture the pulse of a changing nation, but they also capture its prejudices. And not just capture, they exaggerate these prejudices sometimes and turn them into a commercial adventure. In an extremely consumerist society, advertisers are often accused of fueling indiscriminate materialism. But are advertisers really the bad guys? Is it an oxymoron to talk about advertising and ethics in the same sentence? We're looking at the sort of things that interrupt this program every 10 minutes and also pay the bills. but no discrimination because of that, we promise. Let me start with Sam Balsara. Sam, what in recent years has been the one advertisement or campaign that you've seen that makes you ashamed of being in your profession?
Let me tell you, Barkha, quite honestly, I'm ashamed of nothing. In fact, I'm extremely proud. Advertising is still only 0.34% of our GDP, and for that, imagine what it has contributed to Indian society. I think the whole of India has got turned around, especially women, thanks to what you see on your television
Especially
screens.
women?
Especially in terms of the role women are playing.
You mean all those ads where women in small clothes sell cars?
No, and
that's like a great booster for women.
Also women who are so elegantly dressed like Vinita.
So you've sort of said up front, nothing to be ashamed of. Women need to feel good at what they're seeing.
Of course.
Okay, Vinita Bali, you're in some ways 1 foot here, one foot there, because in many ways, some would say the original agenda begins with the corporates. Their brief is sell our biscuits, sell our underwears, whatever. Sell it no matter what. And the bottom line is salesmanship.
That's absolutely true. You know, we shouldn't hide away from the fact that the purpose of advertising is to get a sale. And I think far too often advertisers and, clients sort of hide behind this facade of, we're giving the consumer information and so on. I think all that is very important. But I think equally important is to recognize that, we live in a consumer democracy. I think it's important for people to know what is available. And I don't believe advertising has ever sold a product for any repeated period of time, which is a dud product. I think consumers decide pretty quickly whether the thing works for them or it doesn't.
So in other words, you're saying, let's not make too much of, advertisements somehow being responsible for disseminating information. That job belongs to some other place. This is really creative salesmanship.
We can use whatever words we want.
I don't know why are you nodding in agreement, Jerry?
I'm saying that is what she's saying.
That is what she's saying.
Yeah. Never mind anything else. That's what she's saying. Yeah.
But she's not using the phrase. No, is it a bad phrase, creative salesmanship?
I don't think so at all. At the end of the day, what you're really doing is, matching what somebody needs with what you have.
Actually, if Vinita puts out an ad that gets a bit too creative on salesmanship,
yeah,
you have over there the gentleman who looks after ASCII.
Yes.
And we have this body which would immediately knock her ad down on grounds of not being truthful in advertising.
But first I want to ask the other two admin, as it were, on the panel. Let me start with you, Prasun. Do you agree with Sam? There isn't any ad that's made you cringe. All ads are wonderful. They sort of show us in a progressive light. Ads have reinvented, the way women look at themselves.
So advertising is a very honest profession.
Very honest.
Very, very honest. Like you said.
The ads never lie.
No, I tell you why.
They all say this is the best shampoo for your hair.
They're
all
you
telling
know
the
you're
truth.
watching an ad. Ad always declares itself. It tells you you are watching an ad. This is a commercial break, and these are informations created for you. You evaluate them, you decide whether you like this product or not.
How does an ad declare itself when every ad promises that the product it's peddling is the best in that market?
It's